Hey, welcome to another episode of our Yes Golf Review. Today is a Titleist launch week for their irons. We have tested the T100, the T150, the T250, and now we are ready for the T350. This iron is the easiest of all, and this is probably geared towards someone who's looking for some distance, maximum forgiveness, but still allow for a premium feel that you can only expect from Titleist. So let's go ahead and hit a couple shots. A couple of the things that I would probably just mention at the top is that it's a bigger head. So if you look at the T250, T150, those are a little bit more smaller head. The T350 is a larger head, but at address, if you take a look right over here, you don't see the back end of the club when you address. So take an address, you don't see that. It hides it really, really well. So that allows for you to see a little bit of a more premium look. And also if you, for a 7-iron that is stronger, it doesn't have that much of an offset. It does have more than the T250, but it doesn't have that much of an offset. So it's a look that doesn't repel a lot of players. So it looks really, really good. So let's go ahead and hit one real quick. I'm gonna be swinging probably around 75-ish, which these irons should be perfect for, or this shaft should be perfect for, 70 to 75. So that one swinging a little bit slower, probably thinned it, that's why it's not going as far, but let me show you how low I hit that. As you can see right there, that's really, really low. And for that to have a smash factor of 1.36, I am actually happy with that. 1.36, that means that for that club speed at 35, it's generating a pretty good ball speed. If I had hit that low of a face from the T250 or T150, it's not gonna carry as far. So that's a good indication, because someone who is at an amateur level, who is looking for a club that at a game improvement level, the hardest thing is to have a consistent low spot in their swing. And I see some people who are having trouble with thin shots, but also they have a trouble with chunking the shot. So this would be a good iron to catch all of that, because it has a lot of tungsten. It has the most amount of tungsten in the toe and the heel area for maximum stability and maximum launch on irons that are hit low on the face. So let's go ahead and hit one more time. So that one was hit more solid, a little more slower than I used to hit, but this is flying really, really well. So let's take a look at the data right over here. Again, the clip speed at 75, and launch angle at 18 degrees. That's dynamic loft, so it's really good there. I'm seeing all the good numbers. So that's a really good example of how your iron with the T350 will look. And as you can see, there's not a lot of a curvature there. With the T150 and T250, we've seen almost a straight shot, and it's resembling that. On a lot of game improvement irons that feature a lot of offset, I see a lot of side spins. What I really like about the T350 is that even though it's targeted towards the game improvement type of players, it doesn't feature a lot of offset, so you're able to still hit some pretty straight shots. And the reason why a lot of game improvement clubs feature offset is slice is the nemesis that everybody is fighting against, and offset helps you to fight that slice. But Titleist T350, the reason why I don't think it's a complete game improvement iron is because it features things that are more targeted towards intermediate players. So if you're looking for irons and you're just beginning, but you want to grow into better sets, this is probably a better choice to make against super game improvement irons, because it would be easier for you to step into maybe the T150 later on. So I would just say this is a T250 that's a little bit easier to hit. So let's go ahead and hit one more. Nice smooth swing. Again, I'm not really trying to hit it hard, I'm just trying to get it on the green. See right there, 74 miles per hour. Smash factor, very similar to that last one. I'm seeing, this is actually a lot of backspin. If you think about it, 5,000. I'm normally a very low backspin type of player. For a 7-iron that is sub 30 degrees, this is actually, I'm really okay with that amount of backspin. And again, that's because of the center of gravity on these irons are very, very low. That allows for the ball to spin a lot. So it will hold the green once it lands on it. So again, really quality numbers there. Good shot there as well. Again, you'll see that that iron's just staying on the right side of the green all day, right side of the green. I'm not really hitting it hard, but again, good distance, 74, smash factor up to 1.41, launch angle 19 degrees, launching really high. I want to show you how it looks different in the T250 and the T350. As you can see, the T250, there's only one bump right over here, but T350 has two bumps. It's almost like, I don't know if you remember, one of the previous generation of Vokeys had it where they had a different mass configuration in the back face. So T350 has a little bit of a different configuration there. So you can see, I mean, the sole width is not that much of a difference between the T250 and the T350. And then at address, so you can see here, this is T350. If you take a look, it's just a little bit beefier, but again, the offset, I know there's a little bit more, but it's not that much. So T350, just a bit longer in the blade length. And then again, I mean, it looks really good. So I would recommend, at our website, yesgolfshop.com, we've listed a combo set. So I know there's all types of players. So if you're looking for T250, you want to hit T250, but you are just lacking in confidence with hitting the long irons in the T250, I would recommend going with a combo set. Go with like 4, 5, 6, or even 7 in the T350 and 8 through W in the T250. And I think there's no reason why you should not consider a combo set, a blended set. I feel like the T-Series of this year's Titleist irons is all meant to be blended. Like, I would be surprised if I would recommend here at our golf shop just to go one set, full, same model. You would benefit from a blended set. 80% of the tour pros are using some sort of blended sets in their irons, so why shouldn't you? So all of those options are available at yesgolfshop.com. If you want to really configure it in a way that you like it, you can also DM us on Instagram or email us, and we will do whatever it takes to help you get the right set. I think it needs a lot of conversations and consultation to get fitted right for the T350. So let me go ahead and hit one more time. Feels really good. I just hit the T250 and it feels almost the same. That was a little bit heavy, but again, really good. Very consistent, as you can see. All my 5 shots are kind of landing on the right side of the green. Depending on if it was caught a little thin or chunk, it's rolling out a little bit more or less. So but all in the right side of the green from 160 yards out. I'm happy with that. If you ask any type of player who is looking into getting the T350 game improvement irons and let them know, hey, like, you have a chance to hit 5 greens in a row from 160 yards out, you would probably guess that they would say yes. So thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe to our channel. We're always aiming to give you a very beneficial, useful information for your golf equipment. So please subscribe, and we'll see you on our next video. Bye.